Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today we have got major progress going on the log home build site. You can see we've got heavy timbers going up. You just got to love these timbers here. This is the overlap section right here on the corners. Of course, you got the inside sections. So all these log systems are numbered, and these guys are going through looking at the numbered systems to know which part goes in which piece. So it's like putting a puzzle together. It has been such a slow progress since last fall when we started this journey. We had permitting issues, and then of course it rained all winter, and then the COVID thing happened, but we've got contractors out here and we've got timbers going up. So with the floor decking on, the heavy timbers can now be placed. And of course, we're starting with this first lay of timbers, and then the big heavy Genesis logs are going to go on top of that. And I'll show you what those look like here in just a second. This is an example of the Genesis logs, and you can see how they interlink right here. See that right there? That is how they interlink. So there's a gasket that goes in right there, and of course they'll caulk on these sides here. So you get a really good, efficient seal. You can see how these connections work together on these timbers here. They're all pre-cut out dovetail, and they interlock like that, and that'll give about an inch overlap. I really think that's going to look great. This is how we connect the two timbers together. You can see the timbers are screwed down to the timber below it. There's a gasket in between them, and then they put silicone on the bead on the seams right here. We can see how these joints are made here. There's the two timbers come together. There's some foam down the bottom. They have flashing to keep the water out between the seam. They slide this, basically it's a dowel, 2x4, slid down in there, and then they'll fill this with a triple expanding foam. That leaves a really good watertight seal. All right, you can see that this is what it looks like when we add the triple expanding foam around the dowel pin there. Fills in all those voids. Then we're going to cover this with a sealant tape. I'll show you that here in just a second. These timbers are screwed together, and these are the long screws we use to do that. That is a long screw now. So here's the gasket material we're using to put these two timbers together, and you can see the silicone bead we put on the outside edge, and that's going to give a nice watertight seal, airtight seal. We also pre-drill for all the electrical connections. That goes all the way down to below the subfloor into the conventional foundation to bring up our electrical. Putting in the long screws between the timbers here. Takes a bunch of screws to secure these things together. Wow, look at the progress we have here. This looks great. Check out these joints on the corner here. Doesn't that look nice? Genesis log system. Walk around and see what all these window cutouts. Looks awesome. Yeah, see how everything was numbered. See, these are all 13s. These are all 1s. And you can see the seal system in between. There's the caulk, the seal, all the way up. Come back around. See this joint system here. Come back around. Y'all can see those joints I was telling you about with the dowels in it. You can see they put this tape over it right here. You got the caulk, tape, and seal. It's really cool. Then we can see how we seal all this. Basically it's flashing tape. Plastic tape. Guy's hard at work. Starting to look like a home now. Getting this exterior walls put up. Pretty awesome. It's going to be an interior wall. Looking out this beautiful field right here. This big picture window right here. Of course, there'll be windows up top too, because this will be a big vaulted ceiling right here in this room. Looking out the south side of the house through the great room here, you can see the big window here, a couple smaller windows on top. On the vaulted ceiling here, there'll be a large window there, a couple small ones. Well, big heavy timbers going across the great room ceiling. It's going to be beautiful. Looking towards the east side of the house, you can see another double window here in the great room. Here's the entrance door. There'll be stairs going up right here. We look towards the back of the house. That's where the bedroom, master bedroom and bath, closet, utility room. We have a door going out to the back porch, just a smaller back porch there. Come back around this side, we'll have the kitchen and dining room. Again, the stairs go up right here. There'll be a this will be a loft bedroom up here with a closet and bathroom back on this side. Let's get a close-up view of these big, heavy timber Genesis log system here. You can see, man, these things are like 6 inch by 12 inch, I believe. They're just massive. Just got character all throughout them. Just beautiful. You can come down here again. You can see how everything's connected. Of course, we got braces right now. You can see here's that gasket in between. Of course, there's a silicone bead on this side, how they fit together here. Remember, there's dowels that separate, connect the big long runners together. Of course, these are the screws we showed earlier. Giant screws that connect the beams to each other, and then the gasket material there. Again, we come down, if we can find another splice. See, this wall here doesn't have any splices in it. This wall here is a solid wall. But if you come down to the other end down here, you can see splices. And this is where those big dowels, big dowel comes through there with the metal flashing so the water don't get in, filled with triple expanding foam, and then the flashing tape over the top. Really, really cool. Just do a little walk around through here. Again, you can see all the features. Very beautiful. Of course, everything will be sealed, stained. The chinking will be on the outside. We'll show you what the chinking looks like. Actually, chinking on the inside too. Chinking is going to fill in this gap right here. We just have a 1-inch chink right in there. That's that white material on these Appalachian style log homes. A lot of them you see have like, 2, 3, 4-inch chinking. We only went with the 1-inch chinking on this Genesis log. We think it looks a lot better. I'm going to step out the back door here. So of course you can see the back porch platform here. This is where the back porch will be. We'll step down. Again, you can see the split face foundation, and there'll be a decorative board that goes here to makes it look like the log, the timbers, so that'll be covering that up, so you won't be able to see that foundation board there. If we come back around, again, I love these interconnections here on this Genesis log system. This is gorgeous. Look at this, everybody. I love, love, love this. All right, looking at this wall here, this is the south wall, basically the great room looking out south across this field here, and just these beautiful, beautiful big windows are gonna go here. And of course, the big windows that go up top, the A-frame, and the outside there's gonna be a big heavy timber crossing the peak too. We didn't do the long heavy timber at the bottom. We just did the one at the top with the starburst frames coming out of it. You'll see when we get those put up. Beautiful. Coming around to the front of the house, we can see the piers for the long running front porch. This will run the whole length of this front of this house. Again, the split face foundation blocks. And see, we didn't put the door in the very center because, again, the stairs go up that way and isolate that side of the house. But the front porch, the columns on the front porch will be centered up so the door is not blocked by a column. It's going to look great. Front corner of the house, you can see the front porch runs along this side to the left. The right side is really the undecorative side, if there is an undecorative side of a beautiful log home. But the undecorative side of the house, because we didn't really want the decorative side looking out the great room, looking at a garage and a driveway. So when you drive up, you're not going to see the real beautiful side. Of course, there'll be a heavy timber going across the top there as well, so it's going to be beautiful with the front porch and the heavy timber and everything. But the windows and the view is going to be out the south side, so you ain't got to look at the driveway or the garage. So here is the garage, and if we look at the way the steps are, or the patio coming out the garage, you stand here and it's going to go straight up. We'll have a sidewalk going straight up to the back porch, and then you can go in. So when mom pulls in and parks in the garage, she comes out this door, walks straight up there and goes in the back door. That will be her typical entrance into the laundry room, mud room there. For guests that enter up the driveway, of course, they'll park in the driveway. We're going to make this driveway a lot bigger too, this little turnaround right here. So give ample guest parking, so we'll have parking there. And they'll walk straight up to the decorative front porch and enter the house through the front door. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful log home. We are so excited. Look at those corners, the dovetail connections, the back patio, the foundation with the split face. Everything is turning out great. We have a log home here on the ridge. Effectively, that's what we see when we walk up here and see these walls. We walk inside and we can picture where furniture is going to go, where the walls, where each individual room is, appliances. We're just talking about where appliances are going to go. It almost feels like we have a log home here ready to move in. I know we're still a ways from that, but it sure seems exciting and motivational to see progress now. And then you look at this view right here. This is going to be a beautiful view from the living room. There's going to be huge windows up there in this great room. Of course, you have these windows here. We'll just stand out and look out and watch all the deer and the animals run through there. We have turkey come through here all the time. Of course, these timbers, these amazing Genesis log timbers, we are so excited. Please make sure you ring the notification bell to be notified anytime new videos come out. We have a lot more progress to report here on this log home build. We still have the roof, the rafters to put up, and those big giant cross member timbers are going to be at the top of the roof line. There are going to be some on the outside too. Those things are going to be amazing. Of course, we'll get that roof decked, we'll get the tin put up there, get the windows and doors, and just, of course, the interior walls. Just going to be amazing. The front porch, the front porch looking out across the deer hunting and sheep field over there. Of course, the backyard, we have a back porch going to look across that field over there. Just a beautiful view pretty much no matter which way you look. If you haven't already subscribed to Ridge Life, please do so. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up, leave a comment if you can. Ask us about what we're going to do or how we did something. Any questions you have, I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. I hope everyone's enjoying our journey here on the ridge building this log home. I know everyone here is excited to see the progress, and we're excited to share it with you as well. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go Ridge Life.